I'm from Monte Vista High School, and I would really like to thank my literature teacher who could not make it today, Mr. Bashirs, who actually Allison has as well. I wrote a continuation of My Sister's Keeper, which is about a little girl who was born to save her sister's life as an organ donor. I wrote a continuation of it because, unfortunately, the main character, Anna, dies. So I basically wrote about the different reactions of her family members. So, Kate. The world is dark, not a splash of color in sight. I can barely make out the muffled sobs that seem so far away. Who's crying? Why are they crying? I try to remember, and her beautiful smiling face comes to mind. Anna. Oh, Anna. This scene is so familiar. It feels just like all my other operations, all those other transplants and surgeries. But I know this time is different because of Anna. When I wake up, she won't be here smiling with a scar to match mine. Anna is dead, and then as the details of her accident catch up with me, I go under again. A pair of cerulean orbs stare back at me, glistening with a sheen of tears preparing to fall. There's no denying the blonde, prickly hair that is returning to her head, yet again. She is wearing a black dress, fit for a funeral. My name is Kate Fitzgerald. I am 16 and diagnosed with acute promyelocytic leukemia, and I should not be alive. Yet here I am, preparing for the wrong person's funeral. I slowly rest my palm on my most recent scar, tracing where they put Anna's kidney in my body, not knowing if that it is working for the wrong person. I slowly raise my hand to check my pulse, watching as my reflection copies my movements. I can feel her blood pumping through her veins, keeping me alive. Jessie. Kate is carefully descending the stairs with her mom by her side, their eyes brimming with tears. There have been a lot of those lately, coming from all around, including me. Jessie, can you please help your sister get down the stairs? My mother scolds, her scratchy voice calling out to me as I slowly make my way towards them. Your father is just going to meet us there, she says, trying to conceal a hurt that is clearly about to boil over. Dad's been out a lot lately, working overtime at the firehouse, though I wouldn't really blame him, especially with the palpable levels of grief that have been flowing through this seemingly too big house lately. The bitter irony seeps in again. Anna had worked so hard for medical emancipation so that our parents couldn't make her donate any more for organs or stem cells, only to be rendered brain dead in a car accident just a half hour after she had won her court case. Sarah. I slowly watch from the passenger seat as the droplets chase each other down the car window, leaving a trail of droplets in their wake. Mom, we're here, Jesse says, pulling me out from my daze as he pulls an umbrella out from the glove compartment. Oh, yes, of course, I say, but he's already gone. Opening Kate's door for her as she gets out of the car before returning to me. Thank you, Jessie, I whisper before spotting Campbell and Julia and gingerly making my way over to them. Sarah, I'm so sorry. I can hardly express my sorrow. I hope someday you'll forgive, Campbell says before I cut him off. It's okay. It wasn't your fault. It was pouring and you couldn't see anything in the rain, and I should have been here all along for her or fought you harder on the case. If it weren't for you, Kate wouldn't be here right now with Anna's kidney, I say, the guilt pouring into me for the umpteenth time today. Anna was going to give Kate her kidney anyways. I would just got it to where it was intended to go, Campbell explains, speaking with unshed tears in his eyes. Nevertheless, thank you, I whispered, letting all the gratitude seep into my voice as I blinked back the tears that have been threatening to fall since this morning. Brian. I see her before she sees me. She is talking to Campbell Alexander, Anna's lawyer, who was coincidentally the driver I pulled out of the car before discovering my brain-dead daughter sitting in the passenger seat. The anger I felt towards him then is nothing like the pain I feel towards him now. All the memories that come flooding back of that dark and rainy afternoon with just one glance at Campbell Alexander. I clutch the bottle in my hand as I strode over to them, staring at my wife's slumped muscles. My limbs feel like jelly, and I feel as though I might slip on the wet concrete. Dad, I hear as Jessie and Kate come towards me dressed in black. You're late, Kate exclaims, her eyes starting to the dark bottle in my hand. And you've been drinking again, she accuses. What's it to you? I demand tersely, sounding harsher than I intended to. Brian, you're late, Sarah reprimands before wrinkling her nose. Oh no, not again, she exclaims, her eyes widening in horror. I'm perfectly fine, Sarah. Let's just get this over with already, I proclaim, annoyed with their constant staring as though I might break at any given moment. I strode towards church doors before falling at the entrance and getting back up again. "See, Sarah, I'm fine," I say indignant as I take a seat. "Hey, Brian, you okay?" Julie asked. "I'm really sorry about Anna. I know how much you loved her." "Yes, I'm fine," I reassure as the tear slowly cascades down my cheek. "She was just so strong, and I thought, that she'd live," I sobbed, wanting to numb the pain. "Listen, what happened to Anna was an accident, and I know you want to pick the blame on Campbell, but the thing is, if we wanted to pin the blame on someone, we'd be here all day." I nod, knowing she's right and wanting to believe it, but just incapable of convincing myself. I just need some time, I tell her, knowing that time is the only thing that can possibly make things better. "Kate," again. The ceremony is over, and I don't feel any better. There was no closure, no special signs, no fireworks, nothing. I glare out the car window, looking out at the sidewalk. The rain had stopped, and the sun is looking down at the earth, and the sky is a beautiful, cloudless azure. In fact, the only sign that it was ever raining at all were the quickly evaporating puddles that dot the sidewalks. My dad is snoring on my shoulder. Two little girls, must be at least 8 or 9 years old, jumping in and out of puddles, splashing all over their matching yellow rain boots, laughing as though they don't have a care in the world, quickly catch my attention. Which I suppose at that age, you really don't have a care in the world. I give a faint smile in the direction, reminded of my Anna, and how jovial and carefree she was. Though annoying at times, as a sister can be, she was still perfect, all the same. I give a secret smile, knowing that not only do she and I share the same organs and blood, but she will always be a part of me in my memories and in my dreams.